OMG, a nuclear blast just went off. Guys, this is actually insane because back in the olden days when you had a gas bike, when the apocalypse comes, you have no chance because they aren't going to be able to refine that fuel that you need for a gas bike or a gas car. So what are you going to do in the apocalypse other than ride one of these beautiful horses? Nothing. So when that nuclear apocalypse happens, you got to be prepared. How are you going to do that? Well, for starters, you need an electric vehicle like this. How are you going to charge that when the electric grids don't work? I got your solution right here, baby. This is a foldable solar panel. Look at this. Folds right up into some little briefcase type of thing. Unroll that when you need it. Put the control flaps down, aim it into the sun, plug it into this giant battery thingy, and then you're gonna plug that into the bike. I had to come over here in the shade because it's so hot over there, but don't worry, I left the solar panels in the sun and I put the little battery thing in the shade. I got that plugged in to one of the 3 big outlets in the back. You got like USB outlets in the front in case you need to use that type of thing. Speakers and lights, wireless phone charger thing on the top. We are here to see if this thing, this solar powered contraption, can charge something as heavy duty as the giant battery and giant power consumption of a Sur Ron electric bike. The solar panel is currently plugged in and charging it. For the moment of truth, let's connect it to the bike and see if it works. And there it goes. You can hear the charger in action. This is working. The solar panel is still charging the battery. The battery is charging the Sur Ron, and we're starting at 42%. So let's see if this thing can really charge the bike all the way. I'm gonna go build some new trails in the woods for this bike here, and then in a little while we'll come back and we'll check up and we'll see what percent this is at. Oh. All right, it's been a little while. Let's go check on the bike. Let's see how it's doing. All right, I'm back here after about an hour, so let's see how this thing is doing. Okay, so after looking at all this stuff, what I've determined is the battery unit has supplied the Sur Ron with as much as it possibly can. So it went from about 100% down to 10%, which equated to about 25%. So one of those is worth 25% into a Sur Ron battery. So what does this information tell us? If you extrapolate the data, it's going to take about 16 hours to charge this Sur Ron from 0 to 100 using complete solar power. If you have 2 solar panels, you're going to cut that in half and be about 8 hours. Now, obviously, that's a lot worse than a wall outlet, but in reality, it actually works to a significant amount. I mean, 25% charge in a half an hour is, if that's all you're going to get, that's not great, but it's enough to get you like a few miles. If you're out in the middle of nowhere for some reason and you're camping and you're going out there for a week, and all you have is a Sur Ron and this battery and a tent and a solar panel, that'll work for that situation. Hey, but if you only need 25%, 50%, and you only use the bike once every 2 days, hey, it can charge the whole thing. On that bombshell, I'll see you guys in the next video.